colleagues and I.
For time this year, the Federal Reserve has lowered interest rates by 0.25%, the same size as the last two cuts.
Yeah, interesting timing in that this move comes as key economic data remains unclear due to the government shutdown, which has delayed jobs and inflation reports. So the big question, what does this mean for your money? KSL financial contributor Spencer Nelson is joining us through the screen. Hey, Spencer, thanks for chiming in.
Hey, good to see you today.
Yeah, good to see you too. So help us with some context here. For all the reasons I just described, we don't have current job numbers, we don't have current inflation numbers. Why then would the Fed decide to cut rates again now?
You know, that is a great question that I know a lot of us are asking. Jerome Powell is starting a press conference really soon. I'm sure he'll explain it. Typically, though, they would be cutting rates when they felt like there was economic uncertainty towards the downturn, thinking that they were going to preempt that, and also liquidity, meaning allowing more funds to be into the system so there's not some type of liquidity crisis. Like you said, there's not a lot of data to support that. Inflation is still running above the trend of where they'd like to be. Unemployment is still really low, looking at historical levels. So it does seem that Fed is preempting something. It will be interesting if data comes out that was in support of this move. But the Fed has also moved in the past, and it hasn't been the right move.
Yeah, for a lot of families, though, they're just looking for some type of relief. So how could this rate cut impact, their everyday expenses, things like credit cards, car loans, even mortgages?
Yeah, shorter-term commercial loans like auto loans or personal loans, that does bring down the interest rates. So you should see car loan rates coming down, credit card loan rates coming down a little bit. In addition, though, that means CD rates, savings account rates, those things will come down as well. So it hurts savers a little bit, but it does help people that are needing to spend.
Yeah, you explained it so well, Spencer. Thank you. A lot of families, a lot of people have been in this pause point, right? They've been thinking about making a move, maybe buying a house, maybe refinancing. Do you feel like this cut is enough incentive to move now and lock in a better rate?
You know, longer-term rates like mortgages of what you're talking about, unfortunately, aren't immediately impacted by Fed funds rate. If you remember back in September, the Fed cut and mortgage rates actually went up. It has much more to do with the 10-year Treasury. And the 10-year Treasury has actually remained really stable today at 4.16%. So I've told people before, if you're sitting and waiting for significant changes in interest rates, I think you could be waiting a long time. If you need to move forward, make sure it's a fiscally responsible decision in buying a home that you can handle the current payments. Don't expect those rates to change much.
All right, we just want to arm ourselves with as much information as possible, so we appreciate your input. Spencer, thanks so much.
Thank you.